let me give you guys a little base tour, and then I'll tell you about my bee sting story and what happened. I'll fill you in on what happened there. Let me give you my little base tour first, quickly, for those. Rate my base, chat. Rate my base. Okay, so this is my house over here. It's missing, similar to my TFC playthrough, it's missing a roof. I don't know what to do, because I can't decide whether or not I want to put a roof on this bad boy, because I don't know if I want a second floor. So I'm in that issue right now. I guess I could destroy the roof and always make one later, so maybe I should do that, because the rain has just been coming through. But for those that don't know, Valheim, it's a survival world, what would you say? Survival, you know, kind of creative sandbox dilly? Would you say that? Would you say that's accurate? As you guys have any questions, I'm not a pro, but I got some skills. And basically how you level up your skills is by doing the dang thing. You just do the dang thing. But let me show you my base, I guess, what it looks like from the outside. I found these rocks that were all in a bit of a formation here, so I put some wooden palisades around the outside. Pretty sick, I would say. I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. And then I put these up here because I was looking into some videos, and apparently if you have a base that's put together somewhat, at some point you will get raided by beast. And I was like, oh, that's not good. Okay, that's not good. We don't want that. So I put some fortifications up, because I think we have the requirements to be able to be raided. I don't know when that happens, but we should be good to go on that front. And then this is the inside of my house. Look how beautiful. It doesn't have anything. It doesn't have anything except for the essentials, which is a workbench and a couple of chests. So that's good. And I built some leather and stuff. I've got some stuff. Now let me do some organizing of chest space, because my gosh. But we are going to, first thing that we're going to do this stream, we're going to start it off hot, is we're going to start by trying to beat the first boss in the game. So we'll see how that goes. You guys may be prepared for failure. Long story short, Beevr tried kissing a bee on the forehead. It got pissed, stuck his head. Before you know it, Beevr was at the urgent care getting humbled in the... You know what? The thing is, like, that's literally accurate. Like, distress, that's an accurate summarization of what happened. Abu, that is quite literally what happened. Beef, why do you live in the Fey Ring? I don't know. I just thought it was a good spot to fortify up in, right? Surely, right? There's not an issue here? Not an issue here? Yeah, that's really what happened. So I was running the other day. I was on a nice little run ski. I was trying to be like distressed and just, you know, be the best runner ever. And apparently I'm not very experienced at it, because I ran right into a group of bees. I was not looking up. The thing is when I run, I look down, you know. I wish I could look up, but I had to look down because there was some terrain that was adverse, you might say. You might say, one might say. Here, my stuff. And I freaking ran right into a group of bees, and they just cooked me. They all kissed me right on the forehead. They kissed me very hard on the forehead. It hurt. The next day, I get up in the middle of the night at like 1 o'clock. This all transpires from like 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock. I die, essentially, come back to life, and then I make it to work, and then I go to the doctor, and then I go home from work. I had to lay on the floor for a little bit, because I thought I was going to pass. I thought I was going to pass the flizzy out, to be honest with you. I was just, I was so down bad. I'm not going to lie to you, I was so down bad. Do you guys, I mean, here's the thing. When you go, all right, we're going to go try to beat this first boss, by the way. We're going to go over here. This is where we have the thing. I had to grab 20 of these to be able to summon it, so we're about to find out how this goes. This will be my first real endeavor into fighting a big old baddie. Convenient you left the cheeks out of the story. Okay, the cheek part, for sake of convenience. I did have to bend over. Listen, my girlfriend was making fun of me too. She was like, did you bend over like this? I was like, no, I didn't stick my ass out all the way into the air, okay? I just did a slight bend over. You know what I mean? She was acting like I was freaking grabbing my toes for the nurse to stick a needle in my cheeks. But no, I just did a slight bend over, okay? I just slightly bent over. Put my hands, I said, okay. All right. Stab me with it, I guess, lady. Sheesh. And the worst part is, I went back and looked. She was nice enough. This is what's crazy, chat. She was nice enough to put a Band-Aid on there for me. And I didn't know this at the time because when I got in the shower later that day, was that later that day? Yeah, later that day, I got in the shower and I'm, I'm scrubbing I'm scrubbing the cheeks and I feel a Band-Aid and that thing, she put that thing on there. She put that thing, when I had to pull that Band-Aid off, whoo, that thing was on there, son. I was pulling it off like, God, mother. I don't know if y'all have ever seen that video of that dude getting hit by that golf club. He like walks up and the kid is swinging the golf club. He's like, oh, goddamn, put me to tears. That was me. That was literally me. I was like, oh, man. She put that thing, I mean, like she just put it on there. Get a rub in too. Not even just stick it on there, just freaking rub it in. Yeah, heavy duty, literally. It was a big Band-Aid too. And the worst part is I have a little bit of hair right there too. So it's just not a good look. It's just not, it's not a good look when the nurse lady gets to see your hairy butt cheeks and meanwhile you're about to die too. And so it's just all sorts of embarrassing. She's like, I told you, she said this. She said, let's not try to run into a group of bees this time. I was like, it's not that simple, lady, okay? It's not that simple. I know it sounds dumb when I say it like that, but literally, it's not that simple, okay? It all happened so sudden, I wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Okay, so from my understanding, now there are different bosses in this game. Beevr has hair, yes, confirmed. Slight hair, it's really not that bad. There are different bosses in this game, and you come around. This is the first one, so we have to summon it by giving it an offering, and essentially, I guess it's going to be a big old deer beast, because I killed a bunch of its brethren. I got 20 hunter trophies, or deer trophies, so I'm hoping that will... Okay, maybe if I do this. Put it up here, and then we'll hit 6. Okay, here we go. All right. Prepare yourselves. I made the sacrifice. Oh, by the way, if I die, my skill level goes back down, so that's not good. We don't want that. Ooh. Okay, there it is. Shoot it in the ass. Okay. Oh, okay. That didn't feel good. Okay. This big old electric deer. Thank you very much. I have a feeling that this isn't going to go well. I'm going to cheese it. Oh, what's going to happen here? Oh, yeah, that doesn't feel good. I don't know if anybody has any Valheim tips. Any Valheim pros in the chat? This thing is terrifying, by the way. I really just don't want it to touch me. And I forgot to mention this, but you do have stamina. Ow! You do have stamina, and it requires stamina to pull the bow back. So I don't want to try and stay stamina'd up. Kind of cheesing it here. This is a little embarrassing. That's all right. Any medical workers in here that can explain why the shot couldn't have gone in literally any other part of the body? Here's the thing: is I feel like the shots. I don't know about y'all, but most of the time, I feel like they give me the shot right in the rear end. Does that not happen to y'all? Or is it just, am I just getting freaky doctors? Ow. Is that just me? Or my nurses just wanted to stick it in my cheeks for some reason? You know what I mean? Let me walk around this guy. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me, Mr. Deer. I'm just gonna walk around your altar here. Kind of getting dookie dawed. If not, we assume Beevr asked for the cheek shot. Here's the thing: is she did give me the choice. She said, "Do you want it in the butt or do you want it in the arm?" You can take it in the arm, but it is probably going to feel better on the cheek. And I was like, all right, I'll just take it. Just give me the glute shot. Just give me the glute. And matter of fact, while you're at it, give me a BBL. You know what I mean? There we go. That was not too crazy hard. Hooray, we did it. We did it. Now what? Give me good stuff. Give me good stuff. Antler pickaxe. Ooh, okay. They got some new things there. All right. Well, that was pretty simple. Oh, bird's here to talk to me. Prepare thyself. Thy end is now. Kiting their lightning deer. Oh, return to the sacrificial stones with your forsaken trophy and offer it as a sacrifice to make the gods smile upon you. Oh, okay, okay. So the forsaken stones is where I spawned at. So we'll go back over there. I wonder if that's a boss you can like farm. You farm bosses in this game? Who knows? All right, we'll run over there. Shoot, you ain't got to tell me twice. Well, it's always been an arm for me. I've only ever got bicep shoulder shots. So am I the only one that's getting it in the glute? I'm the only one that's getting glute shots. I'm the only one that's getting back shots. Are you stinking kidding me? That's what my nurses are telling me it's not my first time getting a glute shot. Maybe I'm being lied to, dude. What's going on here? Am I being lied to? Maybe I have a nice butt or something. Maybe they just want to see my cheeks. Much easier boss than I thought it'd be. Yeah, that was not as difficult. Although I may have been a bit over-prepared. I've been preparing for a while. I'm not gonna lie. My bow skill right now is at 12, which is good. Well, I don't know if that's good. I just feel like it's good, so that's what I'm gonna say. I might have over-prepared for that. I might have been a little too prepared. I'm not sure. I'm no pro. Haven't really watched any videos either, so. It's also never been an option for me. That's what. Now I'm worried. Now I'm a little bit worried. Now I'm starting to get just a tiny bit worried. She said it would be better. Maybe I should. I don't know. Unfortunately, you know the worst part is. Let me just be honest with you. Let me be honest with you. Let me be TMI with you. I have like a birthmark right there too. So she got to see every side of me. You know, she got to know me really intimately. She got to know how my entire day went and got to see my butt, you know? That's ridiculous. She shouldn't know me that much, you know? And I don't even remember her name. I don't even remember her name. And she saw my hairy butt. Oh, God. She probably judging me. You think she was judging me, chat? You think? Surely not, right? I cannot hit this board, dude. Are you kidding me? Come here. I feel like they see crazy stuff all the time and surely, I'm sure she's seen so many butt cheeks that it can't be that big of a deal, right? Right? You guys bonded on a whole new level. We're like best friends. The nurses like your ass, I suppose. I guess so. I don't know. I don't have like a juicy booty or anything. I don't have a big old juicy butt, so. All right, I'm here, but I'm going to jump on YouTube so I can rewind the last hour. All right, welcome in, Block Party. Good to see you. Welcome in. Not Beevr butt cheeks. Yeah, I don't have like a big old juicy butt or nothing like that. I don't have a BBL. Okay, can I offer something up here? I wanted to offer the deer one up. You can see there's some different bosses type dillies here. Let me make sure this is not too loud. Sorry. There's some different bosses that we can do, and there's different biomes, I suppose, but how do I... Oh, maybe I put it in my inventory. Maybe I put it in my inventory and then press it. How do I do this? Use it on what? That's the question I'm trying to answer, you freaking freak. His antlers are... Yeah. Whatever. Can I put it down, please? Maybe not. Maybe I can't put it down. Maybe there's something I'm missing. I want to say that was acting like I could offer it up. Maybe I'll just have to figure it out later. Use Eikthyr trophy on what? I don't know. That's the question I'm trying to answer. We'll just go back. It was acting like I could do that. Can you reenact it? Sure, I'll reenact it for you. This is exactly how it went. Okay? This is exactly how it went. How can I best reenact this? Okay, so here. This is how it went. This was the bend over. This was the bend over, okay? This was the ratio bend over. It was just like, it was like this. It was like this. This is what it was like. No, nothing crazy, just slightly bent over, you know? And here's the thing. I talked to my girlfriend about this. She said, you didn't pull your pants down for her? I said, no. I didn't pull my pants down for her. I didn't know how much cheek she wanted to see. You know? I don't want to end up pulling the whole thing out. And she's like, whoa, you don't need that much. What are you doing with all that? Blog Party about to get 30 minutes of Beevr G content. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Blog Party. Valheim, I've always wanted to check it out. This is my first time playing it, so welcome in. You let her undress you? I did. I did. What was that? Was that? Should I have not? Should I have not? Should I have pulled? I was like, just, I did. I let her do it. Yeah, I guess I let her pull down my pants. Huh? Was that weird? I just assumed. I was like, I didn't know how much cheekage to pull out. So I let her do it. And maybe that was weird of me to do. What is the chair representing? Was there a reenactment of when you were clearly gassed and they put the bandage on you? So many questions. I will say, after, oh my gosh, am I about to get chased down by something? A boar is trying to kill me. I will say that after the shot in the butt, I was limping. I limped around. It was kind of embarrassing. I had to go talk to my boss with a limp. I was like limping down the hallway. He was probably like, "What? This guy is being way too dramatic right now." But dang, dude, that needle got in that cheek good and just made it tighten up or gave it some trauma. I don't know, little micro trauma there, and it just I had a little limp, dude. And then I got in my vehicle and sat down, and it kind of hurt. It kind of hurt a little bit. Hello, oopsies. I don't know. It was probably a far more interesting interaction than I give it credit for. I was probably, you know, I'm probably a weirdo. That's the thing that I'm coming to. Now that I say all of this out loud, I'm like, you know what? That nurse was probably just thinking, what in the world is up with this guy and why is he so messed up in the head? You know, but I tell you what, though, my back was killing me. My back was killing me when I was sitting there. I felt so bad. I almost had to throw up. I was gonna ask her. I was like, I almost got to the point. I was feeling so bad that I almost got to the point. I was like, gonna ask her, hey, where can I throw up at in here? But I didn't want to freak her out. You know, I didn't want her to freak out. So I just held it in. You know, dude was tightening up for a butt shot. Beavr's never getting a cheek shot again. Imagine what your cat was thinking. You were hyperventilating on the floor during the night. You come home limping. He's not waiting for DoorDash. He ordered an Uber to get the fuck out. Yeah. He's trying to leave. He's trying to leave. He probably does. But here's the thing. He probably thinks I'm just a freakazoid. He probably thinks I'm a freakazoid. All right, let me make this pickaxe. It's like, what's wrong, boss man? Why are you limping and laying on the floor? Why are you unresponsive on the floor? What's wrong with you? I'm like, dude, just friggin', I'm about to die. I'm literally about to die right now, okay? Probably is true. But then you know what he does? He goes and unravels an entire roll of toilet paper, so... Oh, can you give me my next thing to do? Okay, the Black Forest is rich in minerals. There you can find copper in the ground and tin lining. Oh, here we go. Here we go, the age-old find the copper on the ground, Chad. Here we go. And this is where it starts. We gotta find copper, dude. Gotta find mother-sucking copper somewhere. So the Black Forest, this game is similar to Hytale where it doesn't, or I mean it doesn't. It has different biome level areas. So it looks like we're gonna be going to the Black Forest, which is one up from the Meadows, which we are currently in. So let's go to the Black Forest and look for some copper. Not my first time. Hey, I tell you, hey, let me tell you that, Valheim, listen. Not my first time, okay? I'm no stranger to this. I'm no stranger to this, okay? No stranger whatsoever. You know? Actually a professional, really, if you want to call it that. Some would lead you to believe otherwise. However, bronze. You know what to do, Salter. Rush bronze. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Rush bronze. That is what I do every time of Vintage Stories. I just try to rush bronze. Is this an older game? I actually don't know when this game came out. Does anybody know when did this game come out? I don't know. I will say though that I do know that we could get some sick swag at some point. There are people standing outside my window. Wonder if they're gonna try and look at me. We can get some sick looking clothing. I don't know how old this game is. It's not, I don't think it's super old. I know it kind of has a different look to it, but I don't think it's like insanely old. Let me look really quickly. What time? What am I saying? What day, what year, when, if ever, did this game come out? When did Valheim release? Oh, wait, is that right? This is saying, no, that can't be right. December 2022. Nope, that's an update. When did this game come out? What the heck? What the freaking, what the, I don't know. This says December 31st, 2026, and I know that's not right. That's like yesterday. Wait, that doesn't even exist. That day doesn't even exist yet. What are we talking about? Valheim. Oh, here we go. Hold on, here we go. It was released in early access via Steam on the 2nd of February, 2021. So almost like a little over 5 years ago. Look at that. A little over 5 years ago there. Looky here. Looky there, okay? Chat overlay is gone. Oh no, what happened to chat overlay? Did I accidentally hide it? Oh, let me do this. I did hide this on accident. There we go. All right, good deal. Yeah, it came out 5 years ago. It's a bit of an older game. For some, can I hop in here? Thank you. Let me hop out. I think I've explored this little area here. 5 years, huh? So the premise, there's a lot of this game. There's a lot to this game, honestly. And my whole idea is to look at this ginormous bear. I've been debating on whether I should try and take this bear on. And my instinct is telling me, no way, Jose. You know how things go with bears. Am I right? Am I right? So I'm just gonna keep it pushing. I'm gonna keep it pushing and just look for copper. No biggie. Is that another bear? Oh no, it's just a big log. Okay. But yeah, this game has a lot of progression and like a very, very long life, from what I understand. It's been around for a long time and has like it doesn't have a lot of coverage on it. I didn't see a lot of oh, hello. Speak to me. Ah, okay. Skeleton, please. It doesn't have like a super ton of coverage on it, which was surprising because I feel like it's one of those games that has a slightly cult-like fan base, if you will. Me and this guy are just trade blows back and forth. Freaking guy. Get shite on. Oh, uh-oh. We got another baddie in the area. Excuse me. Oh. And of course, I've opted to be the archer. Oh. Excuse me. Ah, there we go. Dookie Don. All right. Talk to the crow guy. I forget what this guy's name is. He has a crow. Hugin. Delves and dungeons can be found across the 10th world. They are monuments of the past and most often filled with the riches of civilizations long lost. Remember to bring a light source. Oh my gosh, chat. Should we go down in here? Should we go down in here? Oh, I have a feeling I'll probably die. I guess we can go down in the dungeon, though. Are you back, Beevr? I'm back. Chat, is this the bear that ripped Ashmore? Ow! Getting hit it. Is this the bear that ripped Ashmore apart? That's what you would think it would look like. That's what you would think it would look like. Okay. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry the torch and the club. We're going to go torch, club, dual wielding. Oh, yellow mushroom? Sure, why not? I have no idea what entails being in a dungeon, but this is kind of cool. I'm kind of into this. Open up some door. Oh, I hear skellies. I assume behind that door over there. Let me open this door. I don't really know what loot we're looking for. I guess what I really wanted this whole deal is to get some copper. Oh, just spam them. We may not. I don't think we're ready for this, actually. I'm down 45 health. I don't think I'm ready for this. I'm getting out of here. See you later. All right. That was a good time. See you later. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna go back in there. That almost got a tad bit precarious. Let's just stay out of there. Let's just keep going. The Ashmore Butcher. That's a little nose neck, or little neck. There's these little creatures, these lizard freaks, and they're called necks. I don't know what the idea behind naming them that was, but that is what they're called. Oh, that looks like a scary boy. Can I read this before you slaughter me? Okay, interesting lore right there. Oh, gray dwarf brute. So yeah, there are these gray underlings and these gray dwarfs and such that just randomly appear at times and chase you around. You don't deal with that's the first time I've seen a brute. You see those ones? What is this one? This one's a dwarf. Oh, and there's a green one. They're just everywhere. A shaman? I think they come, you know what? Coming here at night may have been a bad idea. It may be nighttime that's the issue. I'm gone. See you later. Oh, they're just chasing me down. Oh, they're chasing me down. He's so fast. Please, for the love of God, get back to the meadows, dude. I just came here for some copper. Oh, do you see the big boy back there? Oh, Chad, do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? Hold on, look. Whoa, it's a troll. Okay, I'm out. I don't want any more. I'm good on that. I'm good on everything that is about that. Let me sprint my happy ass right away. Oh, man. Okay. Well, I'll just go back. I need to repair my bow anyways. Jeez, that biome is terrifying, dude. What in the world? Looks like you're excessively pissing on the ground while running. You need to build a quick dam in those bridges to stop a leak. I am dripping a little bit, aren't I? I have a little bit of sweat going on. You want some smoke, guy? Hey. Ow. Did that actually hit me? You want some smoke, guy? Come here, buddy. Come here, friend. Yeah, dookie don. I guess that wasn't that scary to deal with that guy, huh? Yeah. I get there. So there's a wet mechanic where you can get wet and stuff, and you do a little drippy drip. I think. Yeah, I'm wet. You can see in the top right by the map, it says... By the map? The map? I'm the map. It says I'm wet and cold. Good combo. Excessively pissing on the ground. Pissing my pants. It's me at work the other day. One of the things that... I'm wet too. No, dry up, Reese. Put that thing away. Hey, yo, Beevr tried out Valheim. What's up, March? What's up, Marchu? How are you doing? We are trying out Valheim. That is what we're doing. We are trying out Valheim. Give it a little try ski. How are you doing, Marchu? How are you doing? You gonna chase me down? The game looks interesting, but I don't think I can at least currently play it as I play on console. I don't know if it's on console or not, Floof. I want to say when I was reading the Wikipedia a second ago, it is. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. It'd be a good game to play with friends, that's for sure. The extent of what I'm doing is not the entire extent of what you can do. Valheim is on console, yes. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. Okay, let me repair my... I don't know how my bow got so low. And then I would like to... Xbox, not on PlayStation yet. Ooh, flew for you on PlayStation. RIP. No PlayStation port, huh? No PlayStation port. All right, can I upgrade my crude bow to do more damage? I think I can, which would be fantastic. I've just been ripping the bow consistently. I don't know if I have enough wood. Do I have enough wood? I do have enough wood, guy. All right, let's upgrade the bow because that'll do us a lot of... That'll do us wonders. We need to go get some flint, too. Need to get some flint for some upgraded arrows. Okay, well, we're gonna put a couple things to do. A couple things on the old agenda. Let me put these up. Inventory is just so full. I need more chests in here, honestly. Put the bone fragments up. Is there anything else? I have a ton... one thing that I'm not liking in this game, though, is food. I stay good on food. I can tell you that much. I stay good on food. Because PlayStation doesn't like early access. Is that what the deal is? PlayStation doesn't like early access? Beef, let me in your world. It needs to have Dollar Generals built in it. What's up, Gambaro? Dollar General sub. I would take... What are you selling at the Dollar General, though? And is everything actually $1? Is everything actually $1? I was going to look for some flint. Was there one other thing I was going to look for? I already done forgot it. I was going to look for flint, which is along water. And then, no, I don't think there was anything else. I think I just need flint in specific to make some arrows. Yeah. Oh, I can sleep. Let me try to sleep really quickly, actually. Saying agenda with a hard R. Wow, Beevr. No, I put that thing on there, Plague. It's been so long since I last played. Beevr, I don't want to be a nasty backseat gamer, but let me give you one and only advice. Build a fire inside your house and wait around for a while to get the rested status effect. No, you're good, Marchu. You're good. I've been struggling. I didn't know how to put a fire. I tried to put a fire inside my house, and it didn't work for me. I don't know if it's probably a skill issue, so I made this. I've been trying to get the sleep. There we go. This is my first time sleeping. So I'm hoping I'm okay. Is the well-rested stat pretty good? Is it a pretty good deal? Is this your first time playing this game? It is. Yeah, this is my first time playing. Okay, so I am rested. I don't know. Oh, my health is high. Holy high health. Rested is the way to go, huh? Yeah, this is my first time playing, so what do you think? Rate my base. Gumbaro, first timer base rating. Yeah, what do you rate my base on a scale of 1 to fortified? 1 to fortified, how Valheim is it? All right, I guess we can go back, because really the next progression... No, I need to get Flint really quickly, that's right. Legit, this is a good Meadows base, TBH? Really? No cap? No Caparooski? Okay. Okay. Makes me proud of myself. I'll take it. I've probably been in the Meadows for too long, though, I will say that. Yeah, when in inventory, you can check the status effect in the skills tab on the top right of your screen. Status effect. Oh, look at all these trophies I have. Oh, wow. Wow, stamina regen plus 100. That would have helped me so much. I've been running around doing tasks without the stam regen. My goodness. Very good. Speaking of, like, PlayStations and stuff, one of my favorite games is going to die, which is Destiny, and Marathon's going to come out. But besides that, one of the things I want to talk to you guys about, I keep seeing these posts on Twitter. Once again, I got to get on Twitter. I say that every time. But these AI generators that keep coming up, and they're like, Hollywood is going to die because these AI generators are so good. And to be fair, these things that they're generating, these videos, graphically are pretty impressive. I'm not going to lie. But man, I don't know. We've been on this rant. I don't want to beat a dead horse, I guess, too many times. But I'm so sick. I'm so sick of seeing shit like that and being like, oh, it's gonna freaking destroy Hollywood. Which, to be fair, Hollywood right now kind of in the dumps. It's like no good movies and no great brand new games coming out. I was watching a YouTuber today. Also, sorry, I'm just tangent to tangent, but do you guys feel like your YouTube feed has kind of been sucking lately? My YouTube feed has felt garbage. I don't know why. But this YouTuber was talking about how he didn't like there wasn't any big new games coming out, and he wasn't feeling very inspired by any of the games that have been coming out. And I'm like, dang, are we kind of in a deprivation of what would you say? I don't know if you would say art, or maybe just artistic products in general, if you would call games and movies and stuff like that, because that has felt like that for a minute. Now that's not to say that there aren't, you know, obviously these good indie games out there, but like the AAA publishers have just gone down the shitter. And in theory, they have the most potential to make very content-filled, insane games because they just have so much talent and skill, but it's just not happening. You're going down, Thor. The same thing is happening with movies and whatnot. Also, the shooting system is kind of weird. Absolutely no good movies. That's what I'm saying. I heard that wet and cold negatively affects stamina, but since I don't play the game, I don't know exactly what it does. That seems like it would be right, Floof. That makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. I'm literally getting 1 shift a week because nobody's going to the movies right now. 1 shift a week because nobody is going to the movies right now? 1 shift a week, Plague? Oh my gosh. That is actually a recession indicator. No, I'm kidding. But that is insane. 1 shift a week? Oh my gosh. No, do you live in like a... Oh, nah. That's insane. That is just... Is that a recession indicator, Jack? There's jack shit in terms of long-form videos. Yeah, my YouTube feed has been sucking, and movies have not been great. Games, there's not a whole lot of games coming out. We're in an entertainment recession right now. Yeah, literally. You would think that wouldn't be the case with how focused we've been on entertainment recently, I guess. But an entertainment recession is not a crazy way to describe it. We had critical mass because the game's being treated like a corporate gold mine after the corona blow up of the industry. Yeah, now it's crashing. I feel that way about movies. In upcoming early access, I'm excited for is Road to Vostok. Games, I think, just kind of depends on what you're into, maybe. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I feel like a lot of indie games are doing well right now, but a lot of people are running away from the AAA games to the indie games because they've been so bad. Yeah, 1 single shift to the movie theater, Beevr, so keep that in mind with the bazillion dollars I gave you. Let me refund your $5. I live in a pretty urban area, by the way, too. Biggest city in my state. Oh, that's what I was wondering. Like, you live in a heavily populated area, you know? It's not just like some podunk town with a movie theater. That's wild. That's so wild. Like, you live in a pretty big urban area, and you can only get one shift at your movie theater. That, to me, is actually a recession indicator. Like, that, to me, I could see that being a recession indicator. That's not... That if there is one, that is it right there. And then also my YouTube feed not being good. No. But seriously, I was about to make a joke about us needing a new Shrek and discovered Shrek 5 is actually coming out next year. Yeah. At what point? That's a good point. Perpetually reused ideas. Movies have been pretty bad lately. Here's the thing. At what number... And you guys tell me, I'll tell you what number I think. But at what number do you decide to stop making that iteration of the franchise, you know? There's like Shrek 5. What other numbers are there? Halo is literally all the way up to like Halo 5. At some point, you just have to, well, Call of Duty's on like Call of Duty 76 or something. Well, 67. Oh. But at what point do you stop using the numbers? I feel like 4 or 5 is a good place to stop, you know? I honestly, in my opinion, 3 is the spot. Past 3, no good. You get to 3, I'll give you a chance, right? I'll give you a chance at 3. But once you get past 3, then you got to just change the name. Then you got to stick with the original name and then add something on after it, you know? You got to add a little spice on. Freaking Halo Infinite. Or maybe Shrek Extravaganza. You know, something like that. You gotta start adding a little extra sauce on there. You can't just keep upping the number. Gaming as well, remastered, redux, reboot. Yep. Storyline video games aren't a thing anymore. I miss games like Assassin's Creed, Red Dead Redemption, GTA. At least Kingdom Hearts knew to give up on numbers like right away. Oh, Kingdom Hearts is such a great call out, Gambaro. That's such a great call out. I would love to do a playthrough of Kingdom Hearts again. Okay. I got food and everything. I'm good to go. Let me go back up there and see if I can find some copper. Yeah, storyline video games aren't a thing anymore. Do y'all believe that single player, which you think is dominating the industry? Maybe not necessarily domination, but would you say more, I guess we could switch the two. More produced right now is probably multiplayer games. There's a bit of a trend of making what I've seen called the friend slop category, which is like these games that are throwaway games that you play with your friends for $7 or $8, and those are good. And then there's like the indie games that are being made, these kind of survival sandbox, and then roguelites have been pretty popular recently as well. But yeah, the storyline video games, like you said, Wiener, haven't really been focused on, which is a shame because those are some of my favorite games, are the storyline games with expansive world. I love the storyline games. Witcher 3, I mean, listen to Witcher 3 music right now, but Witcher 3 is a good example because in Witcher 3, everything in the game it feels meaningful. You know, if you have a conversation with a side NPC or any side quest, feels like there's so much involved in it. And that's what I love about storyline games. And I wonder, I never played the Harry Potter game. I'm curious if any of y'all have played it, if it was like that, where it was just filled to the brim with life. My favorite story game ever is Metro Last Light. I haven't played enough story games, but Metro's amazing. I've never played the Metro games. Maybe a good rec right there. There's not a lot of story games, but you can find a lot of those in the AA indie scene. Yeah, is that an offensive term to call a game? I heard a streamer question that. An offensive term to call a game? I don't think so. That doesn't sound offensive term to me. You heard a streamer question that? Tell him shut up. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I don't think so. I have to question things, right? Games that require very little attention is rocking the majority of the industry, in my opinion. We live in a 20-second attention span world. That is true. Beef, what did you do with the boss trophy? Marchu, I put it up. Can you tell me this, Marchu? What do I do with the boss trophy? Do I take it? I tried to take it here and it didn't work. Can you explain to me how that works? Because I took it there and it didn't work for me. But yeah, you're 100% right on the 20-second attention span world distress, because I've heard this, or maybe I saw it somewhere, but apparently when Netflix is producing shows, they make it so that it's consumable. Why does there look like it's a big plane coming up here? it's the idea that they create the show in mind is so that, oh, it's a bunch of water. Okay. It's consumable for people that aren't even paying attention. They're on their phone half the time, which is just wild. You know, that's just so crazy. I don't even know if I can blame them for doing that, but that's such a crazy thing to think about. It's such a wild thing to think about. I've been thinking about going back to meditating because I do feel like my brain has been filled up with just like, I don't know, like almost like kind of like anxiety. It's not anxiety in that sense, but an urgency that is not needed. You know, it's not like calm and slow. It's very, there's an urgency there for no reason. Maybe that's what anxiety is. Sword with a subscription for 2 months. Thank you, Sword, for the resub. How are you doing, Sword? Hopefully you're doing well. Good to see you. Yes, you take it to the spawn and hang it on the corresponding. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do that. Let's do that then. Okay. Let's do that. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. Thank you for telling me. Marchu, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I was curious. I didn't know exactly what to do. Hey, guy, you want some of this? Just some of this freaking smoke, cousin? Hey, over here. Thank you. Can't let that guy slide, right? Legendary. Then you can interact. You should appreciate this, I think. Okay, good deal. All right, perfect. Doing good, mate. How about you? I'm doing well. I'm doing well, Sword. I'm doing well. We're about to get a little holistic in here. Get a little holistic in here. I just don't understand being glued to your phone. I refuse. I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you. I want to get back to doing more like holistic things. Take my attention span back. Well, love Valheim, one of my favorite games. This is my first time playing, Soren. This is my first time playing, so I'm nervous. No, I'm kidding. So I'm having fun. I've been enjoying it. What I'm trying to do is, Soren and Marchu, you guys can tell me how long this is, but from what I'm understanding, this is going to take a very long time. I'm going to try and max out every skill in the game. Is that a crazy person thing to do? Is that a crazy person to do? Is it wild? The only social media I have is Facebook, so I can see the reels that Pete does. Hey, is he sending distress? Is he sending fire reels? Or you know when your friends send you reels, it's like it better be good, right? Is he sending you fire? It's gonna be fire. Besides that, I really don't want to get sucked into that social media black hole of zombie scrolling. Yep. You guys are just the best, you know. Like you guys amaze me. I feel like a lot of some of the other chats that I see are just like complete brain rot. We have a bunch of sophisticated people in here with heads on their shoulders. Insane stuff. Oh man, 11 abilities is slow. Good luck. Now I see that some of the stuff isn't very well explained during onboarding. Yeah, level 100 on stuff is hard to do organically. Oh shoot. Give me like a time estimate. Give me a time estimate of how long you think it would take. Watching movies from the early 2000s feels like centuries old. It feels like a completely different freaking universe. Really. It feels like a completely different universe. But I've been saying this for a while. This goes in, I'm getting on a holistic kick here. I want to do the cooking deal. I want to get back to like cooking my own meals, which I still haven't done. And you guys have given me recommendations, but I think what I'm going to do is, because I don't know, you guys may be interested in this, but when I do try to cook something new, what I may do is just like document the process and then post it on a shit posting channel for funsies. People also are into like cooking streams as well. I don't know how that would go. Do a cook job. I feel like I would just not be paying. I get busy yapping and then not cook the stuff. Okay, let me grab the trophy dill. Let me grab the trophy dillio. And we'll take that over and hang it. And we get something cool. We can get some freaking cracked loot. I'm pretty stoked about that. Gotta get some cracked loot. Let me get this. Yes. All right. Let me go some cracked loot. Do you have Raven hints on? I do. Now, some of the skill will go up passively. The only one you're going to need to put some time on are the ones that need active playing. Okay. I'm prepared to do what it takes. Let's just say that. I think, at least. I think I am. Excuse me, little neck guy. I wish I could tame one of these little lizard fellas. Run away! Thank you. Club skills at 15. Let's go. I think wood chopping is my highest skill at this very moment. Club is 15. Yeah, wood cutting is my highest skill. I was cutting the holy bejeebus out of some wood. I'll tell you what, I could chop some wood, Jet. If it's any harder than Core Keeper, it'd take quite a while. I only recently got to max levels after 100 hours, and that game doesn't have skill loss. This game does have skill loss, which is insane. I might try Core Keeper next, Floof. Would you recommend Core Keeper? When you're getting clapped, it's tough. Impressive to your multitasking skills. Long cooking and entertaining is hard. Yeah, I don't know. People do that. They do cooking streams, so I'm like, I could see that being fun, you know? Only thing is, I could definitely see myself catching some shit on fire while in the middle of cooking. So it's like, should I really be doing that? I'm low-key a hazard. I'm a hazard at that point. I already looted this, okay. I'm actually a hazard at that point, but I do think that would be fun to document it. Because y'all have given me recommendations, and I don't want those to go to waste. FYI, don't put chest outside. You might want to finish your roof because of erosion. Erosion? Erosion? Shoot. All right. Well, thank you for answering my roof question because I didn't know whether or not to put a thing on there. All right. Where is the deer one? Here's the deer one. Oh, yep. You can just attach it. Look at that. Okay. Attaching time. Oh. 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 How cool. Oh my god, I thought Hugin was about to attack me, dude. Okay, the Elder awaits. Okay, so the next thing I need to go is the Black Forest and go exploring. The grace, the mighty stag flows through your ability to move around is improved, be it on land or in water. Run stamina usage, jump stamina, swim stamina. Oh, so I just can move around faster? That's good, that's good. Nice! Chad, nice! Let's go! My gosh. I feel kind of cracked now. I think that's good. So do I use the power? Okay, so it's a power that I activate that lasts for 5 minutes. I see now. I see. That makes sense. All right, I was thinking that hopefully it was just a thing that was on all the time, but now I'm picking up what the game is putting down. Oh, here's a hint. You can take down the birch trees. What? Dude, just keep a fire extinguisher in case, nearby just in case. That's just more entertaining. It's just entertaining when my house is on fire. You guys like this? I honestly think skill stuff in Valheim should be reworked more akin to how Core Keeper does it. I think Core Keeper's strongest point, actually. Oh, I'm gonna have to try Core Keeper. Dude, I am moving fast right now, I feel like. If it starts on fire, take it off the heat. Well, not me learning that today. Yeah, I'll share the lessons. It'd just be lessons for everybody, right? Now your stamina drain is half. That's so good, right? That feels so good, because stamina is like everything. At least it seems. A 20-minute cooldown is crazy, but that's all right. I think I can deal with that. I think I can get around that. Yeah, a little cooking stream. Maybe we can do a cooking stream with a girlfriend. We'll see. That could be very, very chaotic. I don't know how that would entirely roll out. What would be the thing to like cook though? You know, I don't know what the thing to cook would be. Like what would you cook on stream? I would definitely do some chopping of some onions possibly. All right, I guess I'm gonna put a roof on this since Soren said to put a roof. I'm scared. I don't want my stuff. It's my hard work. I don't want it to erode. But I do need some wood though. I'm like out on wood, so let me get some of that. It's gonna be nighttime. It's gonna be nighttime soon. Let's get some wood first, and then we'll be well rested. We'll be a well rested boy. Good thing I'm a wood cutting pro. All caught up, Long Beef. I bet the nerf was a bit startled that she had to lower your pants. So you. Welcome to the present vlog party. I know. I don't know if that was. I don't know if I guess that was a freak thing of me to do, was to just to make her lower my pants. All right, take them off me if you must. Hey, nurse lady, take them off me if you must. Hey, take them off if you have to, I suppose. I guess, you know, I won't stop you, you know. I don't know. I guess that was weird, huh? Chop down another tree next to a birch tree and use it as a battering ram. I've kind of been doing that a little bit, but I don't know if I've gotten any of these birch trees to go down doing that. All right, I gotta go. Uni tomorrow. Have fun. Valheim is super fun. All right, see you later, Marchu. Have fun at uni tomorrow. Have fun at uni tomorrow. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for helping me, by the way. We'll see you later. All right, let's see where this bad boy drops. What a drop. Homemade pasta would be my first vote. Makes you feel fancy, but awfully easy. I do making you feel fancy. Feel a little bougie. Hi for Zivman. Hope I get in, Rob. Let your viewers vote on it. We could come up with some fire ideas. That is a good idea. That is a good idea. I think maybe what would be best is to give 5 different ideas. Like, okay, should we do pasta, burgers, hot dogs, or, you know, whatever? Do like a poll. That would be, you know, that's not crazy. Come up with some fire ideas is not crazy. Yeah, I do like feeling bougie cooking pasta. All right, let me go over here and go to sleep. Is that enough wood to probably... Yeah, that should be enough wood. Let's put our roof on first. You just gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, maybe I'm a freak. Maybe I'm a freak. Maybe she thinks I'm a freak. One of the things that my girlfriend and I have debated about, and I don't know if we've talked about this before, when y'all go to the dentist, per se, if you go to the dentist, right, and you have to sit in the chair and they're all up in your mouth and stuff, do y'all keep your eyes open the entire time, or do you close your eyes? Which one do you do? Because my girlfriend and I were having this debate, and I told her that when I'm at the dentist, what's another scenario where I do that at? Is that enough? Yeah. What is another scenario where I do that? I do that at the dentist. There's another place to usually do that at. Oh, maybe during a massage, possibly? But she was saying that well, she's at the dentist. Look how cozy it is in here now. Yeesh. I will close my eyes. I close my eyes. And she's saying that she doesn't close her eyes. And neither does her sister. And I'm like, you're a freak. So your mouth wide open. You know, your mouth is wide open, just like this. This is what you're like. You know what I mean? It's like, you're just like this. You know, just like with your eyes staring into their soul. Is that not weird? Is that not weird? Would that be weird? Is that more weird than having the nurse take your pants off? Maybe. Maybe. Let me get well rested really quickly. So we had that debate. I was curious. Homemade pasta was so intimidating. It sounds really not super difficult. Oh, you want a bougie pasta recipe? Close your damn eyes, freak. Yeah, give me like a bougie pasta recipe, Soren, but one that's not like super difficult, like beginner. I've had so much teeth work done. I always close my eyes. I just sort of zone out or close my eyes. I just don't want to know. Yeah, I close my eyes. She's saying that she keeps her eyes open. I argue with her sister too, and she was like, keeps her eyes open too. I don't know if I can do that. I'd be like, why are you staring at me, you freak? Man, I never knew if it was too odd to keep my eyes open at the dentist. I'll make eye contact. I don't give a fuck. You and the dentist get very intimate with eye contact. I'm sure that people do it all the time, really. I'm sure that the dentists don't even care. Another idea, it's really fun to watch chefs on YouTube and try to mimic him. There's some fun Michelin star chefs who have easy-ish recipes to follow. It'd be entertaining if nothing else. I do think we really should do, we can do a cooking stream. I'll have to set it up. But in the distant future, or I'll do a cooking video, one of the two. Would y'all rather a cooking stream or a video? I guess you could do both, really. I don't know, we'll set it up. I think that would be fun. I have to get the logistics on that. All right, I got a bunch of meat. I do think that trying to mimic, I just become Gordon Ramsay all of a sudden. I'm freaking talking, I can still hear the cow mooing, you know, type of energy. Okay, now we've got pretty much everything in order. We got a roof on our house. We can go to the dark forest and look for some kapya with our antler pickaxe. I'll make eye contact, don't give a fuck. Give a minute, Roger. Cook something up. Our dentist always offers either a television with a huge amount of channels or headphones and serious music. Dang, your dentist is bougie, Block Party. Well, not necessarily bougie, but nice. That's nice. That's some good customer service right there. That is some fantastic customer service. A long time ago, I had braces, you'll never know because I didn't wear my retainer. So if you ever get braces, by the way, wear your freaking retainer, because there's literally no point in doing the whole braces process for years and not wearing your retainer. You just ruin the entire thing. But when I went to the orthodontist, they did have some TVs, and the TV on the being able to watch a TV while they're all up in your mouth is pretty fire. I will say that much. I've had some weird shit done to my teeth, and I always close my eyes. The only thing I will say about closing your eyes is, in my opinion, you can focus more so on the feeling of what they're doing to your mouth, which feels awful. Is there anybody in here that likes the way they do stuff to your mouth? Because they be like in cavities when they're drilled. Oh, I can just feel it now. I'm cringing. I'm literally cringing right now. I can feel it. Oh, it feels so awful. I hate the way it feels. I just hate the way it feels. But yeah, the TV on the wall is a good look. I'm trying to think of what like the best customer service thing that you've ever or like I've ever experienced like that is. It's something that you go and do regularly, and it's something, a nice little extra that they do, and you're like, dang, this really levels up the entire experience, you know? Where did I see that water? Is that the water over here? I have a hard time looking at the map. My eyes. Oh, I just bit my gum. Oh, I just bit my lip on accident. Oh, brother. Usually the TV's on the wall, but my kid's pediatrician had the TV on the ceiling. See, that's even a step further. That's going all in. That's where it's at right there. That's why I close my eyes. I don't want to see the tools I put in my mouth. Yeah, they're terrifying to look at. I feel like seeing the tools are so much worse. Yeah, when you see the little grinder thing, that is true. Ooh. It's fine. I'm not going back to the dentist. No, I'm kidding. I really need to. I need to set up a dentist appointment. I got back into going a little bit, but it's so far. My dentist is so far away from me now. It's hard. And I need to go. Just need to bite the bullet, right? Hate the dentist. Of all the docs I see, the dentist is the worst. It really is. I got... yeah, well, the drilling feels horrible when I have my eyes closed, but at the same time, I don't want to know what kind of torture machines they shove in my mouth. Yeah, you probably don't want to. It's good. You need the optimal amount of distraction as possible. Look up at the ceiling, stare at the TV. Don't look over to the side where they've got, you know, and you see in the movies where the surgeons, they have their little side palette of tools that they use to cut you open and carve you up, except for it's going in your mouth and it's a grinder. You know, it's just a grinder and some stuff to get some plaque out, and then stuff that I don't even know, like fills up your teeth. I don't know. Yeah, the grinder is the worst part. I every time I think about it, it makes me cringe, and my teeth kind of clench up. That's so. Oh. See, I don't really know what it takes to kill that big guy. I don't know what it takes to kill that big guy, so I'm kind of scared. Kind of scared that I'm seeing them so frequently. I'm seeing these guys so frequently. Please, I'm just looking for some copper, dude. The dentist always has to have those pictures of old dentistry and what it used to look like. Could you imagine? That's a point I didn't think about. The old pictures of old dentistry looks psychotic. Looks absolutely psychotic. Like, oh my gosh. He's looking, waiting for you. Bo, lots of Bo. You see customer service in old movies and TV shows. I can't think of one place that's like that nowadays outside of luxury stores. I went to a Tiffany Co. in Rhode Island. They were offering us wine, water, and stuff, but for Julie, that's expensive. It's low-key the least that they could do. You really, I don't know what was the extent of customer service back in the day. Oh, more on me. Because, well, I don't know if this is necessarily customer service, but I know in Oregon, when I was in Oregon for a little bit, they would pump your gas for you. They would pump your gas for you, which I really didn't prefer. I prefer to get out and pump my own gas. It seems quicker and it's painless. But that's like the one customer service thing that I've seen. But yeah, it's unfortunate that we don't take pride in it anymore. But I think it's a mutual cultural thing where people are not very respective to customer service, and in return, customer service isn't respective to the people, you know. It's like a mutual relationship there, unfortunately. Bow, lots of bow. True, better to have current care facilities than those from 100 years ago. More both than you can provide from what I remember. Is somebody shooting at me? Oh, yeah, this guy is shooting at me. Hey, guy. A couple guys here shooting at me. You're blocking this dungeon, bucko? These guys, by the way, they freaking are tanky. I should probably start blocking before I lose my life, for God's sake. Thank you. The extent, I mean, even going to the gas station, they would wash your windshield. Would they really? That's nice, because I don't wash my windshield, and it really needs it. We need to make sure to keep an eye out for, whatchamacallit. For, copper. In some states, it's illegal to pump your own gas. And it is very few, right? It's very few. It's very, very few. Oh, is that something over there? Can't tell if it's, like, glimmering. Oh, yeah. Oh, tin deposit. Little bit of GERD there. Sorry, chat. Oh! Oh! Oh, I just want the tin. Why is this? This is Vintage Story all over again. This is Vintage Story all over again. Please, let me have the tin, dude. Don't spawn. Oh! This is not about to be good. This is not about to be good. Please, I just want the tin. I just want the tin. I'm gonna try and snipe him from a ways away. He has so much health. I don't know if I can deal with that. Like, how am I supposed to deal with that? How? He is literally this dude. It is why this is just literally how all my Vintage Story playthroughs go. A bear sits on top of what I need every single time. All right, let's see if we can whittle him down. Actually, I know I don't have enough arrows for this, but we're gonna keep in mind that we need to come back to this. Let's go make some arrows and level up our gear. Then we'll come back and slaughter that bear. Beevr, where me and Rex live, out of state, it's illegal for you to pump your gas, and you have to... Oh, shoot, I missed your message. I'm sorry, Rex. You have to have an employee pump it for you. Really? It's illegal where you're at? Spider, that's crazy. I didn't expect somebody in here to live where it's actually an issue. Excuse me, boy. Probably New Jersey. Oregon made it legal in 2023, so I think the last one is New Jersey. New Jersey just won't let you do it, huh? I appreciate it. The Ashmore Butcher returns. Run. Yeah, that was not happening, was it? Just get on his level. It does look buff. My father used to help run a gas station back in the 60s. It was a totally different world. He would pump the gas, check the oil, windshield wiper if you had it, and clean all your windows. Oh my gosh, that's insane. I wish it's nice, Blog Party, that you have the experience, because I would like to know. You know, you don't know what you don't know. And I don't know what it was like back then, but it sounds as if it was better. You know, people going into drive-in movie theaters and stuff, which you can still do nowadays. I've never been to one. Might be sick, may not be sick, not 100% sure. But check it, doing all that much. Now for me to get my oil changed, just for me to get my oil changed is like $120. Are you kidding me? Hey, are you kidding me, guy? $120? I'm about to get on my own back and change my own damn oil, you know? I need to grow up. I think I'm just gonna start doing things my way, dude. Just start doing it myself. It's getting so ridiculous. Right? That's wild. That's so wild. That sounds so cool. When I was on my permit, I got out to pump the gas with my mom, and the attendant got after my mom and told her I was too young to pump the gas. If pumping the gas isn't, like, hard. So I just wonder maybe if back in the day, pumping your gas was seen as more dangerous than it is now. Maybe that's why you couldn't pump your gas. Maybe that's why it's so weird to us now that it's like, why would you have somebody else pump your gas? Was it more dangerous in the past? Perhaps? Is this the one that I already checked? Oh, no, it isn't. Hey, some arrows. Sick. That's actually really good. I'll take that. Thank you. Maybe that's why they implemented it in the first place. Mushroom, mushroom, mushroom. Thank you. We'll go down a little ways. And yes, we will go down a little ways. Very good. We live out in the middle of nowhere. The drive-in theater is still a fire destination in the summer. Mini golf and drive-through. Oh, that goes hard. Mini golf and drive-through. That does go hard. Fire destination in the summer. Dude, on a summer night, just going to a drive-in movie theater, hanging out, eating popcorn. Do they serve popcorn there, Distressed, or is it BYOP? Bring your own popcorn. Fuck, I used to live right by a drive-in and got to be like top 10 locations in the world. I've never been. Dang. We're hyping it up that much. I've never been. I got to lock in. Am I missing out? Back in the 1980s, there was a full service lane for the gas station where they still did that, but the gas was, of course, a higher price. I'm willing to pay a higher price for some good service like that. Here's the thing, is I am not against paying a higher price for good service. Like, I am not at all, like, if I get a waiter or waitress that's going hard in the paint, they're gonna get that tip, you know? I can appreciate that 100%. Like, there's nothing I love more than that, you know? Feels really good. So I really don't mind. It's the fact that it's when it gets, you know, how it is this day, I guess, where you're just getting nickeled and dimed. Better than the Grand Canyon. There's this building in the middle. I did go to the Grand Canyon. I don't know if I ever told you guys about my Grand Canyon story, by the way. There's this building in the middle of the two screens, so they serve food in there, and then you just walk back to your car. That's so tough. Hold on, that's actually tough. That actually sounds awesome. Is it full meals? I'm about to open up a drive-in movie theater, no cap. And then I'm gonna put a restaurant that has fire. Is this a crazy idea, Chad? Is this a crazy idea? What if we open up a drive-in movie theater? It has two screens. And then I'm literally just copying the idea, actually, is what I'm saying. I'm copying the idea, but hear me out. Then we put a restaurant in the middle of it, but the restaurant serves just some fantastic, like, finger foods, you know, just some good, like, really high quality stuff. And then in front of the drive-in area, or not the drive-in area, what would you say? In front of the screen, we put, like, some picnic tables and whatnot, so people can sit there and eat their finger food, too, if they want to. I think that would be good. That would be good stuff. I need to go to one of those. There's this hold on, let me catch up. There's this building in the middle of I read that, sorry, Plague. It's literally like a communal Netflix and chill. It's great, Beevr. I gotta go, dude. I'm missing out. How much you chip the nurse for the cheek action? She got a wink and a smile from me. She got a wink and a smile from me, Distress. I said, whoa, hey, lady, what are you doing with my butt cheek back there? Whoa, hey. All right, I want to make a deer hide cape because I can do that. We can just do things. I hope I have enough bone fragments, which I do. We're going to have a cape-a-rooski. We're going to have a cape-a-rooski. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is naughty, but we would pack the car of kids and goodies and hide some of the kids under the goodies when we went to the drive-thru. Hey, nothing wrong with that. That just sounds like good planning to me. You know what I mean? Gas had additives that were bad for you in the past, and today, to a point, you're not supposed to breathe in the fumes. Saw a video of a girl pouring gasoline all over her car to try to clean it. Worst thing she could have done. She was pouring gas. By the way, look at my cape. Oh, I'm so tough. I'm so tough. Pouring gasoline all over her car to try and clean it is interesting. That is certainly something you can do, I guess, if you so choose, huh? Yeah, that is kind of wild, actually. Let's try to upgrade our bow again and make some more arrows. Now, to upgrade the bow again, what I need is leather scraps. Do I have enough leather scraps? Oh, I do. I actually have quite a few leather scraps. So we need that and flint. Is that correct? That and flint. Oh, no, I got enough to make it. Boom, upgrade to level 3. Huh. Drive-ins are going through it right now. Last time I checked, there was less than 500 left in the States since people were first sitting at home to watching movies now. I just can't with some people. I just don't know. Want to know how some people process information. Yeah, cleaning your car with gasoline is certainly an interesting conclusion to come to. I will say that much. In the drive-in I went to, there was a playground right in front of the screens, and we'd always show up like 30 minutes early to play at the playground, and it was like the most tetanus-filled, muddy thing ever, but it was fun. It was the most muddy, tetanus-filled thing ever. Oh, God. Hey, all that matters at the end of the day is you're having fun, right? All right. We got some of those things upgraded. Let me make some flint arrows as well, please. There's some flint outside. And whenever we'd see trailers start, it would always sound like a missile because we were right next to the speakers and all the kids would run back to their cars. Greatest moments of my life right there. And that was when you were a kid, Plague? Dang, I didn't have a drive. Well, I lived in the middle of nowhere growing up, so it's not surprising, but that does sound awesome. That sounds like a great place to be. I would even go to one now. Everybody's just so, like, antisocial, though, you know? Would it be the same? Little playground for the kids is a genius idea. What was I gonna put away? No, I wanted to make some arrows. Make just a crap ton of arrows really quickly. Seriously, same. Such great moments for me growing up. If you're cleaning your car with gas, you're on more than just the gas fumes. Yeah, you drank the gas. You must have drank the gas beforehand. Like, what are we doing? What are we actually doing? What does it take to upgrade my leather tunic? God dang, we need bone fragments like crazy. So let's go back over. Bone fragments and leather are the two things that are hindering us right now. So let's go kill some skellies and some boars. Let me do my little power up. Hey-ya! The old drive-in where I grew up was a 4-screen with a central building. Oh no, hopefully I'm not losing frames. Okay, there we go. We're fine. The old drive-in I grew up was a 4-screen with a central building with bathrooms and all the popcorn, candy, and fast food staples. When Close Encounters was playing, everyone would get out of their cars and go watch and listen to the ending. When the mothership came down and all the aliens came out, it was a sight. Our drive-in had a play area on all the screens too. I think that might have been a quality of great drive-ins. I just never saw one when I was younger, but that does sound amazing. Do y'all think that they could make a resurgence? Like, here's my question. I'm sure at least somebody knows the answer to this. Why did they go away? Why did regular movie theaters replace the drive-in movie theaters? That's what I'm so confused about. Was it just like a natural shift that occurred? Or is there a reason for... Are they too expensive to run for some reason? Are they not cost efficient? Like, I don't understand why drive-ins went out of style in the first place. You know, what was it that caused them to go extinct? All right, so that was over that area, but I guess we're not. I think, so it was like right here. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Can I take this one away? Remove you. And then I wanted to just ping this right there. 10 area, question mark, I think? Yes, I think. Somewhere in that area. Take a sip of water really quickly. Oh, I just lost my freaking thingy. Says sip and drinks the entire bottle. Yes, and you had to make sure you get your snack before the second movie started because they were going to stop serving after that. Oh, yeah, the clamor. Cable, you could make more money in a normal theater. Much more accessible to have a movie theater. They are getting tremendously rare, but are still packed every time we go there. That's good. Keeping it alive, honestly. Cable before streaming, and when televisions could go onto the internet, it was streaming that was the nail in the coffin. Well, that is almost kind of the issue. I mean, no, that makes sense because that is almost the issue that we're running into now, right? And correct me if I'm wrong. Like, people are going to the movie theater less and less because everything is streaming so much on... I mean, how many streaming services do you really have? You've got Apple TV, Paramount Plus, Disney Plus, Hulu Plus, ESPN Plus, YouTube TV, Peacock, Sling TV. Like, how many is that I just named right there? You know what I mean? You have so much streaming now that it makes sense. But me personally, I've always relished in the entire experience that is going to the movie theater. Like, I thoroughly enjoy the whole atmosphere around it, just like I enjoy going to the mall. There's something about the atmosphere and the way that you go about everything and the experience that I really enjoy. So I'll never stop going to the movie theater, as long as they're around at least. What's up, Spaceman? How are you doing, Spaceman? Welcome in. It takes less space, can fit into urban areas. Drive-ins need to fit in a very specific space that is open while having a decent population density. I wonder what the cost looks like on those compared to a regular movie theater. I'd be curious. I think we went to the theater maybe twice last year. I'm back. Was with you. The bougie pasta recipe. Good luck following the steps because I'm dyslexic. If you need help with it, just DM me. I'm better with the voice explaining than by writing. Roger that, sort. Roger that. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I should have done the well-rested. I didn't know it was going to get nighttime while I was over here. Gonna be a tad bit hard to see, but we're looking for some skeletons, really. Looking around for some skeletons to kill. Problem is, we got to pay a lot more for all the streaming services than just going to the theater. Oh, let me do this, actually. Let me pull out my torch so we can see a little bit. Pull out the club in the other hand. Hello, Skelly boys. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, like that was like 7 streaming services that I rattled off right there. That's just it's an enormous amount. It's not the same though. It's just not the same. And I don't even really. Here's the thing: is I don't even use streaming services. Like the thing that I use is YouTube. And then I was using YouTube TV, or at least me and I was sharing it with my dad. Let's not say sharing. I was, what do you call it? I was smooching it off my dad. Or not smooching, mooching. I was mooching off my dad to watch sports on YouTube TV, and that whole fiasco went down where they did whatever, you know, they didn't stop showing you the sports on there, and that was just terrible. But I don't even use streaming services. I prefer to watch YouTube videos. And then when I want to see a movie, dude, I want to go to the freaking movie theater and watch it at the movie theater. I guess it's different if you don't watch YouTube or you don't play games, then you're probably watching TV or streaming services in your downtime, right? They're in the dungeons, I think. I found a couple of dungeons. And all of a sudden, I can't find them. I feel like I was constantly running into them. They're in your DM, by the way. Thank you. Thank you, Sword. There just aren't any movies coming out that we feel are worth the nearly $100 to go, because we do the whole drink, candy, popcorn package when we go with our family. That is another point, is like the whole, why is it so I mean, really what they're doing is they're charging you a shit ton, and Plague might be able to speak to this, but how expensive it is to freaking, for popcorn and stuff, man. Like, why does it have to be so expensive for popcorn? My girlfriend and I, what we started doing is just buying the singular popcorn, and then, you know, sneaking in candy and drinks, which I know is not revolutionary, but we have been pushed to that point to where that's what we've started doing. Oh man, I'm starting to remember why I only watch these streams on YouTube. Shit's hitting me with a 1:30-minute ad break, 30 seconds left. Yeah, that's brutal. Yeah, the Twitch ads can be brutal at times. I tried to lower it to where it's not like the 5-minute at once, because that seems like a lot. So it's like less frequent. Less frequent, and I try to lower them as much as possible. It's like less frequent, or more frequent, but less in total duration. They're located in the Dark Forest, the dungeons. Am I not in the freaking Dark Forest right now? I thought I was. I wish they would tell me, like, a little Dark Forest thing area. I thought it usually does. I need to walk over this direction. For my theater, I think a regular popcorn is $9 and a large is like $11, but we give free refills. Oh, that seems pretty good. That seems pretty good compared, because I feel like at my movie theater for popcorn, it is like 14, like just for a singular popcorn is somewhere north of $12 maybe. I really don't know, but it felt like a lot. I have YouTube stream and Twitch up. I turn the Twitch volume down when the commercials come on. I jump to YouTube and then go back to... Holy, that's a crack. Crack, Bug Buddy. That's the way to go. Look at that. The double setup right there. The double setup. Double setarooski. What does Twitch even offer in lieu of YouTube? I don't know. Some people just prefer different... I like the way the chat looks on the Twitch side for some reason compared to the YouTube side, but... I know Twitch is working on the thing where you can like go back and rewatch stuff. Our local theater, I used to be the movie. It used to be the movie itself was cheapish, and the concession were the pricey part. Our local theater allows you to buy alcohol and take it to theater. Casinos for the win. Here's my thing: is like, actually I have a local, or not here, but where I used to live does that as well. But my question is, who is? I guess I can see it in some movies. I'm like, who is getting... No, I think what is really getting me, instead of buying alcohol and going into the movie theater, because getting trashed is slightly understandable. You know, I get that if you want to go to the movie theater and be sloshed. But what gets me is drinking an energy drink and then going into the movie theater. You know, they have like crazy amounts of energy drinks on sale. It's like, who is slamming a Monster and then going to sit down in the movie theater? That just doesn't sit right with me, you know? That can't be right. Surely not. Surely people aren't doing it. They're doing it. Trust me. They're doing it. They're absolutely doing that. That one's a head scratcher to me. I guess you just want to be amped up, dude. Super action movie. You just need your eyeballs to be dialed the frick in. I feel like I was all over. No, I'm still in the meadows. Like, what in the world? I think I need to go. Well, no. I'm just going to keep going south. Let me just go back to the river where I found that giant-ass bear. I found that giant bear. Stop chasing me, little guy. I'm trying to find skellies and bears. I'm looking for bigger fish to fry. I'm actually somewhat close to home, so let's just... my ability's still on cooldown. Let's just go... Let's go sleep really quickly. We're not that far. Get the well rested. Come back when I can actually see. For my theater, the concessions are less expensive than the tickets. I've been to one theater that sold alcohol, the most expensive small alcohol drink. Most expensive, yeah. Oh, yeah, I do that? Is that what you do, Sword? You're doing that? To each their own. Is that why I do that? My theater has an in-house bar and serves beer. My God, I've had to clean a lot of throw up. That's awful. That is awful. That's no fun. People throwing up, getting trashed and throwing up in the movie theater. Dang. Too much than I should. My AMC on Tuesday is $20 for a movie. Oh my gosh. Plus you get like 16 and 17-year-old employees dealing with drunkards on the weekend. Yeah, that's not a good mixture. Not a fun mixture. Yeah, alcohol expensive, but not horrible in the casino. It's an independent casino, not affiliated with any of the ones in Las Vegas. Yeah, dealing with people, the throw up thing is just like, if you're with your friends and you want to get trashed and throw up, okay, cool. But having another person have to clean your throw up who is working is just, I could not do that. That's not very pleasant. I'm chugging a Monster at the moment. Listen, hey, Soren, I'm a fellow Monster fan. Don't get me wrong. Going to the movie theaters, drink. Now, I guess I could understand, honestly, if that's like, you drink it for taste, because I do drink Monster for taste and energy. I heard this debate the other day talking about drinks that this Monster makes me think about this. I like Monster, and this, I'll tell you my opinion about this. Is it about to be daytime now? You freaking suck. You freaking suck. Oh no, I'm getting in a rainstorm. I'm gonna go to sleep anyways. I heard somebody talking about this the other day, or saw it in a video or something, talking about how some drinks optimize for the first sip versus how some drinks are better to drink over time. And I drink the Monster for the taste. I don't get any energy from them. Yeah, they taste really good. I love the first sip of a Monster. Is just fantastic. Oh, is this something right here? What was the thing I was going to say? Oh, one of the examples they gave was like Prime Energy, or not Prime Energy, but just the Prime drinks, like Logan Paul's drink or whatever. He was saying that their drinks optimized for the first sip. So you take that first sip and maybe it's like really sugary and really sweet, but drinking an entire thing after, you're just kind of like, ugh, you don't feel very good. And I was thinking about what kind of drinks are like good to sip on over time versus what drinks optimize for that first sip. And I feel like I have that with Monster, me personally. Soren might differ here, but I feel like when I drink a Monster, that first sip is like crack for me. I'm like, ooh. I'm like, oh, that is crazy. But I never end up drinking the entire thing. And that's actually probably because I let it get flat in reality. Okay, let me go to sleep. I'm scared of the storm. Oh, but my fire's out. Hold on, we gotta patch this up. How many wood? Let me grab some wood. We're gonna cover our fire. Fire, please. Fire. I need wood. I don't even know if I'll have enough to build something over it. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sad the stream didn't die so we could play games. Yeah. Thank God it didn't die, right? Thank God. Okay, let me build over this. Yes. Can I do it? This is gonna look horrendous. Please, chat, don't judge the horrendous thing that you're about to see. I'm just trying to cover this fire pit up so I can go to sleep. Maybe if I put walls around it, surely. I do kind of like the building system. Very interesting. I'm trying to put walls around it because the fire goes out and you can't sleep without the fire. It's like out, but it's not out. Oh, this is worst case scenario. I'm out of wood. Gosh darn it. I think it's gonna be daytime soon anyways. Let me get some wood. Gosh darn it. Oh, not gonna lie, the Prime sucks ass. Oh yeah, the first of the monsters like Crag. It looks like, yep, their daytime is coming. Can you build a fireplace for your home? I tried, and I couldn't get it to work, but I think you can. I think it's just a skill issue, Blog Party, on my part. But essentially, you need a fireplace by a bed to be able to go to sleep. So I put my bed out there. There's some, there's some, like, interesting requirements for certain things in this game. Also, if you knock down a tree and it falls on top of you, you will die. I have had that happen. I've had that happen, as I'm sure you can believe. Mega Force for the win. Oh. That hurt. Owie. The true morning saver when the coffee machine is broken. Mega Force? What is Mega Force, Janavix? I had some coffee this morning. It's fantastic. Absolutely wonderful. Hey, little guy, don't you come up here trying to mess with me. Hey. You're dead. You can build a fireplace in your home? I feel like it wouldn't let me. Is this a skill issue, possibly? Skill issue on my part? Knock these down. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know. Drake's optimizing for the first taste, first sip. Prime, never, I can say that I've never drank Prime before. I can say that. Proudly. Okay, I can say that proudly, right? Now, I see some people drinking it. I've thought about trying it, but I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me, I guess. What really is the issue is I already have the staples. Like, I already have my staples and go-tos that I never venture out. That's really what it is. Like, I'm just not a venturing out person when it comes to liquids and ingesting things. Such a weird way to describe that. It's an energy drink from the Netherlands, I think. Okay, I've never heard of it. You can't build it on the wood floor. You have to build it on normal ground. So should I remove the wood floor in there, Soren? Is that how that works? Can I remove the wood floor? Hey, Brian, you're going to need a chimney because of the smoke. Frick me, dude. It sounds like so much work. It sounds like so much work. Only sold in the Netherlands, Finland, last I checked. I see. I see. I am seeing now. What was the other thing? Remove 1 or 2 flowers. We can do it, I guess. It's not that. I'm making it a much bigger deal. Let me try that. I'll give her a shot. Make my life much easier. Not having a fireplace and bed outside of my entire home, my entire place of living. Come on, guy. What are you doing? What are you doing, guy? Huh? Speaking of, though, brain rot stuff, this is something I saw recently just because, I guess, this is in the unemployed news. But it's great and cheap. Oh, no, my flint axe broke. No, my flint axe. Go back and repair that. There are a few drinks that you taste at first and not the end. For me, it's anything that's thick enough to coat your tongue or it's highly alcoholic. The higher proof alcohols seem to lose their flavor halfway through, and all I can taste is the alcohol. Really? Yeah, that, higher proof, huh? And all you can taste is the alcohol. I will say, I feel like the more intoxicated I get when drinking, definitely. Well, here's the thing, because I mostly drink beer. I'm a beer guy. I like to drink beer. I stopped drinking liquor a while ago. I just stopped for some reason, because I think probably because I was getting trashed every time I drank liquor, and it was hurting my stomach. So I switched to beer, and I've got enough wood. And definitely the more beer I drink, what would you say? The more, the less, it just tastes like water the more you drink it. I don't know why that was so hard for me to do. Okay, I destroyed that piece right there. So let me put a fireplace now there, correct, I believe? Let me try and put a fireplace right here. See how this goes. This might be questionable. I'm out of stone. Need some stone, please. Stone me. Thank you. All right. Hammer in hand. Campfire is down. Okay. But now we need a chimney. Oh no, are we about to get smoked out in here? Am I smoking it out in here? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Smoke is building. Chimney. 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 Uh-oh. How does one... Where does one... Retro Raggy. Oh, the smoke is building! The smoke is building! Oh, no! Oh, no! This is not going good. I can make a deer rug, though. That would be cool. Should I just break the... should I just break the... Uh-oh. 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 Can I get on top of my house, please? I'm assuming maybe I should just break this top piece. Oh, is my house about to catch on fire? My house. Oh, hold on. I need to be able to get up. Ladder. Ladder up. Guy. There you go. Okay. Take the roof off. You're hotboxing your house. I can't get up. I can't get up. Hello? Oh, no. It's smoking. Is my house going to catch fire? I'm scared. Get up here. Get up here. Get up here. Why can't I not? Oh, this is pissing me off. Pull your freaking hammer out and destroy this roof piece. Okay, there we go. Come out, smoke. Come hither. There we go. Okay, crisis averted, right? Did I place a ladder there? No. All right, crisis averted. Surely. But now my fire is out. Frick me. Frick me. How do I make a chimney? You're hotboxing your house at the moment. I like sweet drinks. I'm such a girl. My girlfriend loves sweet drinks, too. If she's going to drink alcohol, it's got to be a very sweet drink. I like sweet drinks as well. Replace it with a roof piece that is used for the top. If I do this number, oh, I don't understand. I'm not understanding. From the videos I've seen, most out of a window or something near a fire. Oh, this is weird. So what if I do that? That was probably not a good idea. I've just butchered this, haven't I? That was kind of the trick when I was younger because I didn't really like the taste as much, but I would tell myself I just need to get past the taste. But don't do that, it's not worth it. Learned that lesson. I really hate how I can't get up here. That's really peeving me. Okay, now let me try wood wall. So we've got a bunch of these things. If I make like one of these thatch roof corners, but it has a little lip out, would that work? So if I did something like that right there to cover the top, this is just not a good showcase of skill, is it? So if like that, would that work? A few years back, my dad found beer of a Ukrainian brand. It was like 12% or something like that. I bet that, did you try it, Janifix? That won't work? Frig. My current favorite is flavored soju. Ooh, or sake. I wonder if you can do an open window along one of the straight walls to vent the smoke. That's what I was wondering. I don't know if I have to create a window by hand. Wood floor. Wood wall half. Wood wall. Wood roof cross. Wood roof cross. I didn't know that this is a thing. How does this look on the inside? Excuse me. Get my wood back, please. Wood roof cross. I guess this is just kind of a decorative piece. I guess it doesn't matter now. Yeah. Okay, well, it's fine. Use 2 walls and the roof ridge between. Okay, let me try my best. Try my best here. Still can't believe I can't get on top of my own house. This is what we'll do. We'll add a little wood floor here. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, let me get up here. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, hold on. We're learning. Jump up, guy. Thank you. Use 2 walls in the roof ridge between. Okay, so should I use a half one? I might use a half one right here. Place a half one right there, and then I could maybe place... Well, maybe a half one isn't the one I was supposed to use, but it's kind of a hard placement here. Placement system is... Oh. Okay. Try this. Okay, there we go. We can place one right there. Boom, like so. And then we'll use the... Okay, hold on. We might be cooking here. We might be cooking here. Now, the thatch roof ridge. Now, if I put that on top of here, like so. Is that doable? Is that... Did I do's it? I done's it. I think I've done's it. It's a little bit interesting looking, if you want to say that. If that's what you want to say, I would. The thing is, I want to place a half wall like right here, but that is in the way. So I think I'm going to remove that, and then make a wall there. Watch out here. There we go. Destroy that, and then I'll put a wall. Oh no! Stop snapping, please. I want you to snap auto, and then, well, bam. Okay, well, bam. Look at that. Okay, and then if I do the backside too, possibly. Let me get my stamina back really quickly. Does that work? Is that gonna work, Soren? Use 2 walls. It was fine if you ask me. Allegedly, not like 15 years old, but allegedly. Make a full wall on that side. You did it. It works. Let's go. Let's go. We did it. We did it. Thank you for the guidance. Thank you for the guidance, Soren. Let's go. We're cracked. We're cracked. Okay. Little side tangent there. Got a little carried away. I want to put a half wall there for some reason. My senses are telling me to do that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love that for some reason. I love that. That's so cool. That seems like it probably wouldn't work in real life, but hey. But freaking hey, guy. Look at that thing. Look at that smoke just billowing out, son. I can put a bed in here. Sheesh. We accomplished something, I tell you what. Accomplished something right there. Okay. Me. Place a bed down next to it. So that way I can sleep in here. This place is getting a little bit cozy. Though your roof still needs work because it's made of floors and they erode. You can see it by the color. Oh, what color is bad? What color is bad? Okay, we'll do some work on that. We'll do some work on that. Let me eat. Let me eat really quickly, and then let's go out and look for some skellies to kill as well. Thank you very much. Put all this stuff away. Just got a bunch of junk in my inventory right now. Leather, blah, 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 blah. Oh, that's full. Dang, I have a lot of stuff. I am just rolling in it at the moment. Okay. All right, let's go look for some skellies to kill because we need bone fragments. We need the bone fragments. On our way we go. Look at us run with our giant glove, dude. It's 3 a.m. and I woke up because the rain was so loud. What's up, Shocky Rocket? How are you doing? You woke up because the rain was so loud? Oof. Oof. It's really that loud? Green is bad? Uh-oh. Green is bad, huh? How quickly will it erode, Soren? Do I have time? Dang, the rain was that loud. I love when it going to sleep to rain. It's so nice. So nice. I love when it rains outside. No snow. Oh, you have time? Perfect. 11 degrees Celsius. Perfection. I've got time. Okay, good deal. Thank you for letting me know. What I was gonna say was, speaking of like rotting your brain, I don't know if y'all had seen this. This is like unemployed news. Oh, hold on, let me make sure my stuff is not casually pulling an all-nighter for fun. Can't sleep. Come on in, Chucky Rocket. Oh, you're casually pulling a all-nighter for fun. Holy crap, Genovix. Heck yeah, dude. For funsie, it's good to have fun every once in a while, right? We can still have fun, chat. We can still have fun. That's what I joke with my girlfriend sometimes. I'm like, what, we can't have fun? What are we doing? Are we just the not having fun brigade? Is that what we're doing? Okay, so we can't have fun, huh? We can't have fun. Okay. No, but what I was going to say was, this is unemployed news. This is brain rot news. But I've been seeing some of these bodybuilders. I've been thinking about this recently because I used to be like I sure hope the coffee machine works. I used to be like big into the fitness. I don't know if you call it scene or industry. But, you know, the amount of people taking steroids nowadays is kind of insane at the young ages that they're starting. And I'm seeing, like, you know, somebody like Larry Wheels. I don't know if you don't know who Larry Wheels is. He's like this super jacked dude who came out to be on steroids. Most of them deny it for a long time, which is, I mean, I guess I get it. You might want to start, I did this too often this year already. You might want to start making the berry bushes on your map. They take 20 minutes each to grow. After you harvest them, you can use them for cooking and feed it to your animal. Freaking say less than. Say absolutely less. Berry bush. Thank you. But these people, abusing the shit out of steroids. And Larry Wheels is a good example of somebody who's like brain starting to rot a little bit from using it after such a long time. Oh, you mean the Liver King guy? Someone like him too. Yeah, like these people who abuse the crap out of steroids. But my thing with the steroid abuse is, you know, theoretically it's to look good, I guess, and to look bulky, but I don't even really like the bulky, like, steroid. It doesn't look aesthetically pleasing to me. Maybe that's just me. My sleep schedule been fucked. I end up falling asleep at 3 a.m. and waking up around 7 a.m. Today it was 5 a.m. and I woke up at 9. Oh my God, Spider, you aren't, that's not even sleep. You're not even getting any sleep. My God. You're just a zombie. Well, I live in a desert, so I expect it to be much, much warmer where I live than where most people live. Nice, cool desert night. Oh no, I should be killing these deer, by the way. It's not just you, mate. They look ugly AF. I just don't understand it. And then to be that bulky and you have to walk around like that, you know what I mean? I couldn't do it, having to walk around like... I mean, you got to do the Dorito walk, you know? Oh, the Dorito walk. Whoa. Walking around doing the Dorito. Come through the doorway sideways. You know what I mean? Just a tad bit ridiculous. Beevr, are you still planning on doing garlic phone today in the Discord? Yes, we can do it here. What do you think? Let's do here in 17 minutes. Let's do here in 17 minutes. Does that work for the garlic phone people? Does that work? We'll do a little garlic phone. I can't do it for long though. But we'll do a little garlic phone. We'll do it little funsies. High school sleep schedule. That's the way to go. I know we've talked about it slightly before. Doing the thing where you don't sleep 8 hours. Instead, what you do is you take like 3-hour naps throughout the day. It'd be a precarious situation to be in, but I kind of be down for it. I like that idea. I don't know why. Shit, I'm down for that. Be right back. Gonna go for a smoke. Roger that. Roger that. Yeah, I would be down for that. What was I gonna say? You guys taking multiple naps? I am not. I try not to nap. I try not to nap, but sometimes I just can't do it. Here's the issue. If I lay down on the couch, then it's over for me. It's wraps. I can't ever lay down because once I lay down, it takes me about 5 minutes and I'm done. I am done, son. You can consider it game over for the hometown team because I am not getting back up, dude. I am not getting back up. I'm taking a nap. It's so difficult. But then what pisses me off is then I try to go to bed sometimes and I can't in the same day and I can't sleep. Or just I'll be super tired and I'll be like, dang, I'm so ready for bed. And then you go down, lay in bed and you can't fall asleep. That's gotta be the worst. That literally has to be the worst. And I don't understand why that happens whatsoever. Now it's gonna be nighttime that I got all the way out here. Are you freaking kidding me? Shut up, little grayling. I don't want to hear right now. You should probably send a message in the Discord. No, it'll be fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. I get a total of 4 hours. Oh my gosh, that's so brutal. I can do 7. I've been flirting with 7 recently. I've been flirting with 7, and that's been good enough for me. But really, less than 7, it starts to get a little questionable. All right, kill these boars. Dead boar, thank you very much. Here comes the other boar. Give you some of that. Eat that, buddy. All right, hopefully that bear, that giant ass bear, is not here, so we can actually get a little action done. Some acciones, please. So we saw the 10 over yonder, I believe. Is that right? There was 10 over here. 10 me. 10 me, please. Did I see you? All I'm seeing is neck. Give me neck. I think it was just further beyond. Nope, that bear is still here. That bear is quite literally still here, and I'm afraid that 10 is all the way over there where the bear is. Doda bear, why? Why, bear, why? Should we just... Maybe we should just weather him down? Or wither him down? I don't know. Or maybe we should just look for a different spot. But he's got what I want. You've got what I need. And you say you're just a bear. But it's really not fair. 'Cause you've got my tin. and you keep guarding it. Look at this guy yapping. What's up, Mr. Grimm? All right, here we go. See how much this will do. He's really fast. He's super fast, but he seems to move a little bit odd. Maybe I can train him around the tree. Oh, never mind. Nope, that's not happening. Chad, it's not happening. Chad, it's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. I think we're just gonna have to. Here's what we'll do. We'll just try to get our licks in. We should get our licks in. Here. There you go. Get you some of that, guy. Get you some of that while he's out and about. Roll! Oh, please. Run away. Please run away. 4 hours as well. My God. My thought process today, girlfriend went to sleep. All right, this is a fight I just cannot handle. Let's just go back. Let's go back. Power of Elixir. Power of Elixir. And get out of there. Little Johnny. Get out of little Johnny. Power of Elixir. My thought process today went to, oh, freaking, I fall into some neck, dude. Please get out of the water before you drown, my guy. Oh, this is just going terribly right now. Girlfriend went to sleep. I'll get 8 hours of sleep today. Video rendering still. Might as well wait for Beevr stream. Watching the stream so far, so might as well finish it. That makes sense to me, Janet. That makes sense to me. I'm up very late almost every day, but lately I've always gone to bed early the day you were alive, like today. Thanks, Rain. The rain just completely ruined that for you, RP. Beevr, yesterday on the community server, I got stuck in a death loop for 20 minutes with 3 bellhead shivers. Ooh. Ooh, that does not sound like a fun time. How did you end up in that situation? Pretty good, big dog. Just at work right now. Oh, you're at work. This is a baller game. Have you played Valheim? Graham, have you played Valheim? It is a pretty baller game. Having fun. Just at work right now. Sheesh, that's tough. Working the long shift. Working the long hours. I will advocate for you from here for 4-day work weeks. 4-day work weeks. Honestly, would really like to advocate for 3-day work weeks, but that may be a little bit greedy. I don't know if they would go for that, but 4-day work weeks. Advocation, please. We need advocation for it. Schools, actually, when I was getting out of school, they started going to the 4-day week. They would, what they would do is, I think they would start earlier in the year, and then around springtime, we would take Fridays off, which was extremely nice. That was very, very nice. I just don't understand why we can't do 4-day work weeks, you know, because there's only 7 days in a week, and you're telling me for over 50% of it I have to work. That is not computing with me, you know? The math is not adding up. The math is not adding up, Chad. I'm no mathematician, but that math ain't mathin', you know? Looks more like meth. I don't know. People are not having a good time. Caving with no armor. Oh, you made a mistake, Rex. You made a mistake. Oh, yeah, I almost beat it, but since they updated the game a lot, we got a veteran. Then I started to farm them, got 5 temporal gears. That's pretty good. Oh, Lord, 4-day work weeks would be amazing. A ton of my workers work 410s. They love it. Yeah, see, like, if you could just trade it out, like 410s, they prefer that. Like 3-day, that would be so nice. That gives you just the right amount of time to do what you need to do, right? Do you guys feel like that? Still waiting for Scrap Mechanic. You're not the only one. You're not the only one, Sugar Rocket. You are not the only one. Oh, I'm so thankful to be able to do 4-way work weeks. My day off are Wednesdays. Oh, so Wiener, do you do like do you do Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday? Oh, you know, that would be interesting. Instead of doing a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you do a day in the middle of the week and then 2 days off on the weekend. That is very, very interesting. Fridays, I will say that Fridays can be kind of nice at work, you know, because everybody is glad that it's Friday and you get that Friday energy and vibe going. Then everybody gets unzombified. Everybody gets unzombified at that point and it actually enjoys their life. You know, so Fridays sometimes aren't too bad, but if you could get that extra day back and not be doing it in the first place, that would be great. I work 8 days on, 6 days off. It's pretty sweet, but the 8-day stretch is pretty rough. Yeah, I imagine the 6 days off is pretty sick, but that 8-day stretch is not, can be a little long. Can get a little bit long. Oh my gosh, these guys are just chasing me down. Please, leave me alone. The caving with no armor is fine. It's the fact that the shivers are buggy on multiplayer and it hits you from super far. I just can't. I couldn't do it without armor. I'm not skilled enough to be doing that. My work days are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, but I go into work at 6. Ooh. You want to work at 6. Dang. That is pretty early. Yeah, I guess you have to work 10 hours. So that's probably, you probably work like 6 to 5. Starting work at 6 is tough. I start work at 7, so I'm not too far behind you, but that's still 6. That's 6 is a big difference. Yeah, how about you like my fortifications, loser? Stay outside. Or so. Most of my team does Saturday to Monday because Mondays are for the birds. Heck yeah, Mondays are for the birds. Let's go. Am I sleeping? Why am I crouched over my bed? I was trying to sleep. I was just sitting there taking a poo on my bed. You can't breathe in the smoke. Oh, maybe that was why. Oh, no. I can't breathe. It's like, I gonna die? Am I gonna wake up dead? No, I'm alive. Okay, it is getting a little smoky due to this portion that I put over here. Let me destroy that really quickly. I don't know. That didn't work. Let me destroy that. There you go. Okay. Is that good getting out? It should get out. Wasn't having that issue beforehand. So it should be fine. Oh, no, I did place an extra. No, it's good. It's okay. Just stop panicking, guy. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Accidentally cooked my food into coal. It's okay. All right. Got a lot of things cooked up there. Beevr, you just run and do hit. You just run and do hit and run with a copper or flint spear and maybe have a crude shield. Is that the strap? That's not what I do. I just run and scream, you know? I do half-hour lunch, so 6 to 4:30, but yes. Ooh. Yeah, 6 to 4:30 is a little bit better. 5 o'clock. Whoa. 5 o'clock? 5 o'clock is such a... 6er. Yeah. I start at 7 and get out 4:30. Now, some of my days are longer at times. Some of my days are longer at times, but some days we have like 12-hour days, but for the most part, it's like 7 to 4:30, 6 to 4:30. That last hour is just so long. It just stretches out so long. I'm wondering what my ideal hour time would be to work. 8 hours isn't... I would do... If I could do 8 hours, 4 days a week, that would be phenomenal. I would take that all day, every day. I'm liking it, though. I enjoy being up before the sun and getting to experience it. Get lighter out. Actually, I'm sick, which is why I got to bed early today, so I'm going to try to continue my sleep. All right, good night to you, Shocker Rocket. Yeah, I've been thinking about this recently, because I know I'm professionally unemployed. We have probably a lot of you guys are the same, or maybe some of you are night owls like I was, or I used to be, or I guess I would say still am a little bit, but I really do enjoy being up. There's something about being up before the sun at times, which is very, it feels like a good start to the day. In some ways, I don't know how exactly to describe it. Do y'all feel the same way about that? I haven't been. I've slept a little bit. I slept in a little bit on the weekend, which I'm a bit disappointed with myself for doing, just because I tell myself that I'm going to go to sleep earlier and get up earlier, and then I end up not doing it. I'm like, you're freaking sad sack of. Because I really do like that early morning where it's dark out and the sun comes up. There's something real peaceful about that portion of the morning, about just getting started, that makes the day very serene. I'm not sure what it is, but I thoroughly enjoy it. All right, now what we want to do is get the bones. That's our entire point. I just keep running to that bear for some reason. Bones, focus, bones, 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 bones. Go for the bones. Oh, whoops, no, I'm setting a waypoint. Remove you. Focus on the bones, guy. It's all in the bones. Welcome back, sword. See if we can find some bones. We'll see if we can find some bones, and then we'll try to we'll do a little bit of garlic phone. It's so nice to have a cup of tea or coffee if it's your... Oh, hey, why are you chasing me? Guy, thank you very much. Freaking freak. It's so nice to have a cup of tea or coffee if it's your taste and sit in the misty morning and watch the sunrise. I just have to go to bed early to wake up to see it. Exactly. You're spot on, Spider. You're spot on. My man. My man, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Sit outside with a cup of coffee or tea. Enjoy the morning rise. And then contemplate. Like, yes. Contemplated very well. Listening to the birds chirp. The air is more fresh somehow. And then also, like, you know, most people aren't awake, so it's nice. I think that it's nice people aren't contacting you or texting you. There's no need to communicate with other people. that sounds awful. But, you know, like, you feel kind of, it's like that nice, alone, peaceful start to the morning and just hanging out. And there's no sudden urgency things to get to, unless you usually have, if you have work in a little bit, then that is can be a rush if you don't get up super early. But if you get up nice and early and you have work, and you get up a couple hours before, then you're not rushing so hard sometimes, you know, because sometimes I do be just rolling out of bed and going into work and you're having to rush around and stress a little bit. It's not a great way. It's not a healthy way to start your morning, but I'd be doing it. I'd be doing that shit. In the winter sun, the rise is about 8 a.m. or something like that in Finland. Getting up really early is great when you're up and enjoying a cup of coffee while you're watching. Exactly. I couldn't know I'm in class by then. By the way, have you ever played Jackbox games? I have, Soren. Me and my friends have played a little bit. I'm dog water at it, to be honest with you. But Garlic Phone is similar, or at least some of it's similar to that. Yo, Floof, it's out on console, currently on Xbox, and soon on PS. Also, cold and wet blows slow your stamina charge. Okay, good to know. Thank you, Lance. Good call-outs, by the way, Lance. Floof, if you're still there, Lance has got you. W Lance. Oh, that guy just came out of nowhere. Come out behind a tree. Yeah, you're just up before the world. Unfortunately, not really. I force myself a run before work every morning, so I get up at 5. Oh, that's even better, though. You get that nice, you get the blood flowing. Get the blood flowing. You already done got the run in, Wiener. You already got the run in. You show up to work and you already got the run in. All these other people, they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what kind of individual that they're dealing with. They're dealing with a monster. They're dealing with an animal. Already got the... What have you guys done? You just roll out... I'm the one that rolled out of the bed, by the way. Already got a run in. How about that? I think I did that at one point in time. I would work out before work. I did that like last year. Or no, it was a little over last year when I first moved into my new job. I would work out before work, and that was really nice. And I prefer that. But then I started streaming, and I was like, I don't want to be a dead body come stream time, so I had to stop that. and I could stream at 4 in the morning, but I would also be a dead body then, so. Right? Well, and then my coffee is a treat after. That's such a nice routine. Such a wholesome, holistic routine right there. I love that. Good to know, Floof said. Oh! Guys are coming out of nowhere. There's 3 of them. Dang, you guys are you guys hiding the good stuff in there? I want some of the good stuff. Try and take them one by one. Oh! You can dodge roll in this game, but I haven't mastered it. I haven't been doing it actually. There we go. Little roll there. It's important. Important to have stamina. They are coming out of the woodworks. There are so many of them. Why is there so many of you guys? Little roll. Oh, I did the roll. Okay, I did the roll. Roll again. Oh, you rolled into him, you dummy. You silly goose. Roll out of there. Roll out of there. Okay. Run away. Run away. They're fun to play with. The community is you can add some people and play, and you have the... Yep. Well, the garlic phone we did is similar to that. I'm hoping that... I think Discord has a lot of games that are fun like that, so we'll do that. But yeah, that's not a bad idea. I've wanted to do that before. I want to get to that point where we do some stuff like that on Sunday. Do you have a long commute? I do not. I have like a 10-minute commute, fortunately. So like I drive a decent amount for work. This guy is spitting. Oh, he's healing them. Hey, stop healing them, guy. I was wondering why they had so much health. Hey, you stop that. Shaman guy. Shaman boy. Grey Dwarf Shaman. You cut that out. Trying to let bodies hit the floor over here. No, I don't have a long commute, Distress, but I do drive during work quite a bit. But thankfully, I don't have a super long commute. Most of my life going to school and stuff, I've had a long commute. Like, well, I would say a third. I don't know that. Well, what do y'all consider a long commute? I consider 30 minutes a long commute, honestly. 15 minutes is up there, but of course, you know, you have the people like in Houston who get stuck in traffic for an hour, which is kind of insane. That's insano mode stuff. Y'all hiding some pretty loot back here? Hiding some pretty loot, huh? Give me some goods. I get some coins. I don't know what I can use the coins for. I'm sure something at some point. I'm breaking everything. I just want to hit this guy, please. He's like, hey. There you go. Snipe. I get so upset if I forget to turn it on before I run, so it's done when I get done. Yeah, you come back to no coffee, and then you have to wait. Like, no, please. No. My coffee's not ready. Oh. Heavy breaths. Ooh, I've never used a spear before. I've never gotten a spear. Look at this spear. Holy heck. I'm looking kind of cool, by the way. I'm actually looking kind of sick. So you can stab, and I assume you can throw. Maybe? No. Maybe it's just a stabbing tool. Surely you can throw. 2 hours is a long commute. Oh, 2 hours. Agreed, 30 minutes. Anything longer than 30 minutes is long. I feel like 25 minutes plus is long. Is this tin, by the way, down here? Hello. It is. Why am I finding so much tin and no copper? W10. I used to have a 33-minute commute and didn't think it was the end of the world. Anything longer than that sounds like you're just wasting life away. Yeah, I don't understand the get in an hour. Is that getting in an hour commute? Is that even worth? That's 2 hours of your day. Like, raw ore needs to be refined in the smelter before you can work in it at the forge. To build a smelter, you will need cyrtling cores. Search for them in dark places beneath the earth. Oh, so we're gonna have to. Oh, we are gonna have to delve into those dungeons. Ooh. Okay, if you say so, game, I'll do it. I feel like I'm hearing big footsteps, and that's kind of scaring me. I guarantee there's something big up there. Okay. I'm gonna keep looking for copper first before I go deep into the underbelly. Fuck, does commute mean the time to get there? Yes, the commute means just, it just means like you have to travel to get to work, essentially. That's how I would describe it. Yeah, you just hope the pay was worth it. Just got vintage story a couple days ago. Saw something saying you can skip copper anvil if you find tin, but I have tin now and apparently can't use it for bronze without a chisel. Am I missing something? Oh, and copper is inland. It looks very similar to big rocks. I just hit that guy with my pickaxe. What am I doing? Essentially... Oh, wow. That did 0 damage. Look at how much... It's doing point damage. Jeez. Essentially, Lance, I would probably try to not skip it, and what I would do is I would just do copper. That way you understand how the whole system works. I would just go the copper route, but you can skip a lot of the steps if you get some tin. Yeah, if you get enough tin. The money is well worth it, but they try to do the 10-hour days if they can. Like, 2 hours of travel, it better be worthwhile money. The money is well worth it. If you're looking for copper, look for massive rocks. Just shiny. Look for massive rocks. Okay. Oh, that's what you were saying, Lance. Copper is inland and looks very similar to big rocks. Okay. I hear you guys now. I see what you guys are saying now. All right. Let me travel back over yonder then. I was wondering where copper is at. Tin. I found tin and flint in the stream, so I haven't found any copper yet, though. It looks like... Is it common or no? Just animals everywhere, dude. I'm just out of stamina. I need to eat. Can you eat, guy? Can you eat, my friend? Get your stamina up, son. All right, let's look for big rocks. I don't know how common they are, but maybe they're somewhat common, possibly, hopefully. I hope. They hopes. Yeah, that's all circumstantial for me. That's a long journey. Beevr, it's garlic phone time. Is it garlic phone time? Is it garlic phone time? Is it garlic phone time? Mine's like 35 minutes right now, not including the possible walk. No money, just school, unfortunately. I will say the one thing that is kind of nice about the commutes is that you have a little bit of time to like kind of think to yourself and prep yourself, I would say. You know? Do you guys agree with that? Just kind of some time to rest your... Or not rest, but a little alone time to get ready and just prepare yourself, I suppose. Let your mind wander a little bit. That is one thing that I enjoy about the commuting process sometimes. I guess I enjoy driving to somewhat. Do not eat the bugberries. They will make you throw up. Bugberries? The hot berries? The hot berries? BB, it's garlic time. Okay. It is garlic time. It's garlic time. Why do college campuses always make you walk everywhere? It's like a European thing, right? Walking places. I don't walk. Chad, I don't even get out of this chair. I don't walk? Are you kidding me? Heck no. Walk to the fridge. That's about it. It ain't happening. Where is... Oh, there he is. Usually long commutes, they listen to podcasts and audiobooks for fun. One of them is a doctor, and he has his phone tell him about the people he'll be seeing that day, so he's got heads up on their illnesses and can look stuff up. Whoa, that's actually big brain. That's actually big brain, having your phone fill you in on the day. Now, that's something that AI could do that I would be like, okay, you know, that's useful. That can be used in a manner that I would like. That would be you of full. I don't. What am I saying? What am I saying? FYI, when the dark forest, be careful of heavy footsteps. I thought I was hearing some heavy footsteps. Beevr scoots in his gamer chair to work. Yeah. Literally. I complain about walking, but I was always in such a rush. College campus, electronic scooters. Okay. We'll play some garlic phone. I'm gonna do it off stream. I'm not gonna do it on stream because it gets a tad bit questionable at times. So it can get a little interesting. So we'll just do it. We'll do it off stream. We'll do 15 minutes of garlic phone. So we'll do that in the Discord. But with that, we'll end the stream. So as always, as freaking always, I appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out, chatting it up. Had some great conversations. Had some great dialogue tonight. Had fun. We'll probably continue playing Valheim on the next couple of streams, so that'll be what to expect. But we'll be back Tuesday and Thursday. Same freaking time. A lot of fun. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful work week. Just a great, fantastic time. I hope it goes well for you. Hope your commute goes well. Hope your morning run goes well, right? But anyways, appreciate you guys as always. Hope you have a wonderful night. And we will see you Tuesday, possibly. Have a great time until then. We'll see you guys later.